everyone, I am Debs and I welcome you to the very first episode of Incredible Moments with Debs. I'm so excited and you should be too, because we're going to be talking about a very interesting and important topic, which is pornography. As we all know, pornography is a very rampant thing in the society now. So in today's section of the show, we'll be talking about pornography at large, what happens to people that watch pornography, what they learn from pornography, why they watch pornography, and how to get out of that porn addiction. So stay with me today because you're going to be learning a lot and it's going to be so much fun, trust me. Pornography is a graphic display of human sexuality. That is what pornography is. According to a survey in 2022, it is recorded that 55% of teenagers that watch pornography, their first exposure to it was unintentional. It could be as a result of a pop-up on the phone or from a friend. That same survey also recorded that 75% of all the teenagers that watch pornography watch it alone, while the other 25% watch it with their peers. Why do they watch it alone? It's secretive. 55% watched it unintentionally, probably because of a pop-up or something. They didn't plan to watch it. Now, a modest rate in 2022 also recorded that 63 to 68% of teenagers have watched porn. They have watched porn, while 23 to 42% watched it last year. And now we're still in 2022 and 2022 has not ended, and they've recorded about 63 to 68% of teenagers which have watched pornography, and that is very risky for us. In 2019, the popular website Pornhub recorded 42 billion visits. Wow. And according to calculations, that's about 115 million per day. Oh my God. And that's around 2019. Now, this is 2020, and they have recorded that it has increased drastically. Pornhub has recorded Nigeria as the highest viewing country so far. So, teenagers, do you know what pornography does to us? Yes, it does a whole lot to us. One, it satisfies our sexual urges, which is wrong. We're not supposed to expect something to satisfy our sexual urges as teenagers at the expense of other very important things that we decide to look away from. According to a survey in 2018, the exposure to pornography has led to low self-esteem in girls, especially teenage girls. And for the guys, according to a survey in 2021, pornography has led to rule-breaking behaviors, and they've realized that pornography also leads to being aggressive. Pornography also leads to masturbation. After watching this pornography, what do? Do you just watch and then I'm just watching it for fun? There is something that you want to do. As a teenager, we might think that we do not want to have sex because they say it is wrong, or because maybe one day you're in church and the Spirit of God is in the building and everybody is praying, and then the pastor just says, if you've had sex, come out. So now, as a result of this, most of us have decided that we don't want to have sex, but masturbate. So now, we know that pornography is a mess, and it's a struggle. Now, how do we come out of this struggle and mess? Number one thing is to acknowledge that you are wrong. We must know that we are wrong. We must know that pornography is wrong. When you first acknowledge that what you're doing is wrong, then that's number one solution. People say pornography is something that we know about but we cannot talk about. We are so afraid to talk about it. Something that you are so afraid to talk about should not be something that you do, or is not something that is right. Something you cannot talk about in front of your parents, something you cannot talk about in front of our pastors in church, something we cannot show our pastors, something we cannot show our friends that we know that, yes, they have high moral standard, is something that is very wrong that we should not do. And number two solution to pornography is prayer. Go on your knees and tell God that, God, I am addicted to this thing. Help me come out of it. Yes, I hear according to my research that it's so difficult to come out of pornography after they are stuck in it because they call it a struggle. How can you call something a struggle and still want to do it? It's a struggle. Kirk Franklin called it a struggle, like he struggled. And what is a struggle? A problem, a mess. So another thing that you can do is to pray. Just go to God. God answers. Whichever way you can pray, just pray to God that, God, this is the time I need you, please help me. And God is always ready to help. In everything that we do, we need the help of God because pornography is a struggle. Number 3, talk to a trusted adult. Someone that you trust. Not somebody that will tell you that you're still a teenager, you get over it. No, it's something that we can get addicted to. So it's very dangerous. Talk to someone that you trust, someone that can help you. Speak up, tell somebody you need help. We need help at a time like this, so we need to talk. When we talk, that's when we know that we can get help. Another thing that you must do is delete everything that has to do with pornography. Just gather that courage and delete everything. Clear everything that has to do with it. Yes, I know that it might be difficult. You can say that, yes, is it that easy for me to just take the phone and then delete everything? Yeah, I know it's not going to be easy, but delete everything and be vulnerable. Remove your password, at least for some time, for you to be able to get out of this mess, this struggle. Remove your password, be vulnerable. Let somebody be able to pick up your phone and check it. When you check your phone, you don't want anybody to see you watching pornography, right? So let someone just be able to pick up your phone and see that this person is, and you will be free. Stay away from the phone for some time. That way, it will help you come out of this struggle and this mess. And another thing to do is to walk away from that bad influence. Walk away from that friend. You can do without him. You can do without her. You don't have to stay with that person. Walk away. And if you hear that everybody is doing it, no, that's wrong. Not everybody is doing it. There are still some people out there that you just have to change the cycle of your friends. You just have to change people that you work with, because there are some people out there that actually do the right thing. Their moral standard is very high. So change your friends. Walk away from that bad influence. You are loved by other people. You are loved. You don't have to stay with that person. Another thing you can do is stay away from that cozy environment. What is making that sexual urge come up again? What is giving you that reason to go back to watch that pornography? Stay away from it. I don't know, could it be a song, a movie, anything, maybe lights, some kind of lights that you know is the reason you still want to stay with pornography. Stay away from something like that. If it's your lights, change your lights. If it's about staying in a dark place, don't stay in dark places. Just help yourself to grow and come out of this struggle. Stay away from some kind of movies, like especially on Netflix, anywhere you watch your movies, YouTube. Stay away from movies where you see SLVN, sex, language, violence, nudity. Stay away from those kind of movies because they are just going to pollute you. And the moment you just see just a little part of that sex, just a little, you're not watching it, you just see a little, it can affect you and make you go back to that pornography of a thing. So stay away from anything that has to do with sex or nudity. If your friends post it on their status, mute them and view other people's statuses. On social media, just stay away from those people that watch it or post it. So dear friends, in today's episode, I've decided to come along with two of my dear friends, Ireolua and Shalom. Thank you very much for coming, girls.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you. Say hello to my friends.
Hello, everyone.
Hi guys. Yes, they are my dear friends, and today we'll be doing this together. We're going to be talking about the reasons why teenagers watch pornography. So girls, according to my research, I've come to realize that there are various reasons teenagers watch porn. Various reasons we watch porn. So now I just want you to talk about these reasons. What do you think about these reasons? Number one reason I realize is that they watch it because they want to learn about sex. So, Ireolua, what do you think about this?
Yeah, a lot of teenagers today are really curious. Like, they really want to know everything happening in the world. They want to know about sex. They want to have the sense of belonging when adults talk about it. So they get so curious and go online to search for videos, to search for content about porn. Pornography is a wrong way to learn about sex. I'll come again. Pornography is a wrong way to learn about sex. Research has shown that porn is an exaggerated display of sex. So guys, don't watch porn. Stay away from it. Refrain from it. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. So guys, did we just get that? porn is dangerous. She said we should stay away from pornography. I was going to ask you about curiosity, but you've already said it. We should not be curious about everything. Yes, we know that it's very normal for us to want to know everything, but please, let's limit it. Thank you very much, Irioluwa. So now, another thing that I found out when I was doing my research is that most teenagers watch pornography because they want to relax. So, Shalom, what do you think about that?
Well, relaxation is important.
Yes.
So each time that we have, like in our free time, we just want to relax and like spend time on our own. And that can be an avenue where we watch, where some teenagers or where we teenagers can indulge in watching pornographic materials. So we need to be careful. There are many things that we can do in our spare time. You don't have to watch pornography. Like you said, curiosity actually kills the cat. And in your boredom, you can actually get curious. So that's where you don't need to go in depth to actually know what sex is about to the extent of watching pornography. It has negative effects. So in your spare time, there are many things to do. You can have your shower, you can do your hobbies, you can watch films. Your favorite, you can watch educative and relevant films. It's not all films that you have to watch. You have to stay away from watching sex explicit films and vulgar films too. So you can also draw. There are so many hobbies and so many things that we can indulge in our free time to kill the boredom. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Halon. So you don't have to watch pornography to relax. You can do other things. Like she said, do other things. Do the things that you like doing. You don't have to watch pornography. And another thing now is stress reduction. Okay, I'm so stressed. I had a very long day, and the only solution to reduce my stress is by watching pornography.
Actually, I feel when you're stressed out, you can actually do a lot of things, like a whole lot of things. You can decide to sleep. It's fine. Pornography is stress. Have you ever thought about that? When you watch porn, you get stressed out, like, what next? You actually not stop at that point. You would want to see more, you would want to engage the content more. So guys, you don't need it.
Thank you very much, Irioluwa. One thing that she said that I ate very well is sleep. My dear, sleep. Don't stress yourself. Just sleep when you are stressed. Sleep. And pornography itself is a stress. Now, another thing is peer influence. Because my friend is doing it, I want to do it.
Peer pressure is real. And we face it almost every day. I mean, in different scenarios. And one of such is through pornography. So many of us might have been introduced to it through our friends. You might just say that, you just noticed that one of your friends is watching it. Let me just see what that person is watching. Or when your friend asks you questions, have you seen it before? Or you don't even understand what we are talking about. When you cannot really relate to some things that they might be saying that are sexually explicit, sometimes they use it to make jest of you that she doesn't understand or you don't understand. So refrain from peer pressure. You are not everybody. Everybody is different. So you don't need to yield to their pressure. You have to stand out as a Christian. You don't need to do everything that everybody is doing.
Okay, thank you very much, Halom. You don't have to do what everybody is doing. You don't have to fit in. You don't have to blend. You don't have to be like your friend. It's not compulsory. Another important thing that I got to realize is that self-exploration. Why do you want to explore yourself?
Wait for the right time to try out certain things. Sex is not for single people. It's for married people. You can actually wait. With the help of God, you can wait. You know, when your friends say things and you feel pressurized and all, I feel you should just walk away from people like that. Just like Shalom said, walk away from people like that. And by the time you feed yourself with the right things, when I say right things, like the word of God and all.
I think that self-exploration is important. But sex exploration is what you should be careful about doing. And that was where we're also talking about curiosity and the rest. The thing is that we can explore who we are, we can understand who we are. But you have to be careful to not go into the extent of actually watching pornographic content. It's not healthy, it's not good for you. And the damage that it does to your brain is even something that you can't even get rid of it in one day. So like self-exploration is important. Explore yourself, explore your identity. There are other things to explore about yourself apart from sex.
I feel that's where self-discovery comes in.
Yes.
Yeah, try to engage in things that will actually open you up to other stuffs, like get to know yourself, get to know who you are. Like when you start trying things like skills and all, you'll be so surprised by the outcome, because there are sometimes we don't even know that we got stuffs inside of us. But when we start trying things out, we get to know ourselves better. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Very, very important point. Wow. Very, very important point. You can explore, but explore in the right way. Explore the right things. Go and learn something. Do something that just get to know yourself better. That way you don't have to explore yourself by watching pornography, like Shalom has said. So thank you very much, girls. Wow. Very huge points. Wow, thank you. So I have a very important question for both of you. And I want you to answer with all sincerity, because my friends are listening. All right, I'll start with Shalom. Shalom, do you watch pornography? Don't lie. Like, do you watch pornography?
I have watched pornography, but I don't watch pornography.
That's deep. Wait, do explain. Iroluwa, please, do you watch pornography? With all sincerity, do you watch pornography?
Oh, okay. I feel I have the same response. I've mistakenly peeped into things like that, so it happens like.
Okay, who has not peeped? Right.
Yeah, you don't do things deliberately. Something like that, you might not do it deliberately. You're checking something online and I found something like that.
Okay. So Shalom, you said you watch porn and you not watch porn, something like that.
I've watched it before, but I don't watch it now.
Okay, you watched it before, but you know, I like my friends. They used to say the truth. Very straightforward people. Means we have seen it before, but it's not like I watch it. I just saw it. It was like a pop-up, like I said before.
As teenagers, Christian teenagers, I would say, when you come across things like that, it might be a mistake. Don't continue. Do the right thing. Stay away from it. I've been saying it. Refrain. Because when you go into it, it's a trap. Take note.
It's a trap. More like a prison or something, a cage.
Actually.
Yeah.
Run away from it.
Run away.
Run away. Let's say run away.
Run away.
My brother, my sister.
Run away.
It's very, very dangerous. So this show is not about judging people. We're not saints. We just want to talk about these problems and then bring solutions to them. We're not perfect, right, girls? We're not. You said that you have seen something like that. You have peeped at it. You have watched it mistakenly. So we're not perfect. Now, what do we do with these things? Nobody's judging anybody here, but we just all want to move to perfection. Thank you very much, girls. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I'm so happy because I learned a lot from both of you today.
Thank you.
There is a possibility that almost every teenager has seen pornography. Yes, probably because of any little pop-up or anything from a friend or something, status or anything. Proverbs 4:23 says, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. When you see that pop-up on your phone, don't click on the link. Don't go to that website. Walk away from it. Delete it. Scroll it away. Don't just watch it. Stay away from it. Like, run from it. Flee from it. Are you that teenage girl that feel like you don't have anything, or your world is not complete, or you feel like you're not beautiful, you're not unique, or that teenage guy that you feel like you're not handsome, you don't have friends, nobody loves you, nobody cares about you? One thing I want you to know today is that you're lovable, you're beautiful, you're unique, you're different. There is something about you that I so much desire. You might say that I don't know who you are, but there's something about my friends that I look at and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I have this thing. And there's something about me that they also look at and say, oh my God, I wish I have this thing. So there's something about you that is very unique and different. You are loved. You're beautiful. I love you so much, but God loves you the most. Because of the love that God has for you, do the right thing with the information you have. Don't stay with pornography. It's a struggle. it's a bondage. It's a mess. King Franklin also said that he struggled out of it. So don't let anything stop you or anything make you look down on yourself. Pornography will only make you have low self-esteem. So why put yourself into that problem? Please, I'm pleading with you from the depth of my heart. You're lovable. Stay away from anything that will mess up your future. Don't stay with things that would be at the expense of that beautiful and glorious future that we have. We should not let anything stop us. Thank you very much for staying with me on today's episode of Incredible Moments with Debs. Thank you. And I hope that you learned a lot, because next time I'll be coming here, I'll be coming with something very different and something that you would love to hear. Thank you very much. God bless you.